Drake's mansion is both amazing and awful.
Drake's mansion is so unbelievable that some of its features can only be described as awful.
Every bathroom in his house, when you walk up to the toilet, it opens and starts playing Tupac Hit 'Em Up.
I don't even believe that. What? Every bathroom, the toilet opens and it starts playing Tupac Hit 'Em Up. That can't be a thing, bro.
The insane legal battle Drake went through just to have it built.
The brick wall is an eyesore to my clients in the neighborhood.
He first purchased the property for $6.7 million in September 2015, at which point it simply looked like this. Although it was obvious that Drake was focused on a different part of the property.
He never cared about like buying a big house. He was just like, I care about buying land.
Drake bought the house for its land and location, being a 2-acre lot amongst other mansions in the Toronto neighborhood of Bridle Path. The suburb ranked as the richest area in all of Canada, with its residents having an average net worth of $22 million and an average home value of $5.1 million. YouTube videos driving through the area show some of the crazy.
Imagine living in this house, man. 37 High Point. I would get lost in houses like these, man. Obviously, I dream of big houses. And I love my house. I love my current house. I love it so much. It's amazing. But imagine living in this. I'd be lost for a month in this house. Someone could rob me, bro. And I would have no idea.
Might ever witness, and as a result, it's no surprise that Drake decided to build there. On the 18th of May 2016, Drake's barely decipherable 3-story mansion plans were first released to the public, which accompanied a planning notice at the front of the residence, leading to annoying petty problems before construction had even started. Drake quickly discovered that the house he'd bought to demolish had been designed by a world-famous architect, and as a result, he'd be scolded by the media for wrecking a piece of history. In one article,
we're talking about this house right now. Is it a big deal if we break this house down? Let's be honest. Let's be honest, bro. Do we really need this house? Do we really as a society need this house to be here, bro? Yo, honestly, sometimes I don't understand the obsession with history. You know what I mean? Like certain things, yes, I understand, but like houses, bro, like a house that just someone just lived in at some point in time, like isn't the house that we build on top of this house also gonna be a part of history at some point in time? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud, bro.
Drake quickly discovered that the house he'd bought to demolish had been designed by a world-famous architect, and as a result, he'd be scolded by the media for wrecking a piece of history. In one article titled "Drake, Take One Dance with That Bridle Path Home Before Tearing It Down," the writer stated, "I'm pretty angry with you for considering it a teardown," while the demolition notice had comments such as, "Maybe a minor variance in zoning, but one more sad step in Toronto's blind disinterest in heritage."
Bro, who cares, man? Who cares? Who really cares, man? There's too much shit going on. Relax. Let him build his house. Let him build the house.
Although these complaints were nothing compared to the issues caused by the new design, as the proposed mansion was so freaking huge it goes beyond what's permitted there. For example, the mansion's height of 17 meters was well beyond the 11 meters permitted by council, while his 34-meter wide driveway was 3.5 times larger than the allowed width of 9 meters. But the aspect that received the most backlash was the height of Drake's new fences.
You know what I hate, man? I hate hating ass neighbors, bro. Let the man build his house. How is the size of somebody's driveway bugging you, bro? If he wants a big ass driveway, let him have a big ass driveway. Back in Brampton, my parents got our driveway like extended slightly wider than it should be. How is that affecting anybody, bro? One of my neighbors complained about the size of our driveway. Bro, get a life. You know what I'm saying? How bored does somebody have to be to complain that somebody's driveway is like 10 inches too big? What? That's crazy, man.
Fences more than twice as high as would otherwise be allowed, in part due to security concerns on his property.
Everyone knows where he sleeps, where he eats, and that has really freaked him out.
As mentioned, Drake's extra high fences were proposed for security. However, his neighbors made an effort to push back immediately.
The brick wall is an eyesore to my clients in the neighborhood, as it could be observed from almost every single room of my client's residence.
It's an eyesore. An eyesore. A fence is an eyesore. Sometimes, like, I also feel like I would say like rich people are just bored, but this happened in my neighborhood too. So like, I feel like it's just hating ass people, man.
Despite this, councillors sided with Drake after learning he'd spent $1 million on trees for the property, and as a result, the building was finally approved. Roughly 2 months later, Drake's builder and architect Ferris Rafforli posted this image to his Instagram with the title, "Let's Get Started." This was followed by another post only 8 days later, showing that the block had been completely flattened, in the process creating a brand new problem. Drake's lovely neighbors had launched another complaint against him, claiming that trees were being cut down on the property before they'd received permission to do so.
Oh my God. They're complaining that he's cutting down trees without getting permission to cut down the trees, even though he spent $1 million on new trees. Shut up.
As a result, Drake was now facing a fine of up to $100,000 for every tree destroyed, although his
That's absolutely ridiculous, bro. They're hating that it's Drake, bro. That's what this is.
builder maintained that they'd done nothing wrong. This was confirmed after a council investigation, which stated there have been no violations. There have been no large trees cut down. I'm very glad that Drake and the company he has hired is obeying the law. Roughly 1 month later, an archived satellite view of the property showed that construction was back underway, which accompanied a new post on Ferris's Instagram, hinting at just how crazy the mansion was going to be. This is how we build an official NBA indoor basketball court, shoring an excavation in process, which was followed
It's crazy that Drake has a full-size basketball court in his house, though. That is actually kind of crazy. It's the shit I dream of, man.
by another post 1 month later, showing the speed at which the house was being built. In the process, Drake came by to check out the property, which had begun framing only 4 months later, a stage which was fully completed within a matter of weeks, at which point the builder revealed another crazy detail. While the original plans put the mansion at 21,000 square feet, this number had since been doubled to 45,000 square feet, which included a 3,200 square foot master bedroom suite. For context, the size of an average 3-bedroom home is usually around 1,600 square feet, meaning Drake's bedroom was going to be the same size as 2 fully built middle-class homes.
You gotta respect it. If you have the money, why not, bro? Why not? Who's gonna tell you how big your master bedroom can be? No one should be able to tell you. Dreams money can buy. These are just dreams money can buy, bro.
Although Drake showed no remorse for his extravagance, stating, "Because I was building it in my hometown, I wanted the structure to stand firm for 100 years. I wanted it to have a monumental scale and feel. It'll be one of the things I leave behind, so it had to be timeless and strong. It's overwhelming high luxury. That message is delivered through the size of the rooms. I wanted to make sure people can see the work I put in over the years, reflected from every vantage point."
When Drake passes, right, which I hope and pray is gonna be well in the future, I feel like Drake's house is gonna be a museum, because he has like all of his albums and everything. Like the way he has his house built, it has like a museum vibe, bro. I don't know why we're talking about Drake's death right now, but may he live a long life.
As construction continued, Ferris and Drake once again posed at the front of the property, although this, in combination with countless media articles listing his address, accentuated an aspect that was already a massive problem: security.
The attempts of getting into this property is daily and nightly.
As mentioned by Drake's representative, the house was being broken into every single day and night, only made worse when the house was given a geotag as Drake's mansion on Google.
This is actually true. This is how me and Jazz found Drake's mansion, and then we drove by it. Everyone in Toronto has driven by Drake's mansion. And when you type in Drake's mansion into Google Maps, it pulls up. Listen, it's not a stalker thing, bro. When the news is, yo, Drake is building a giant house, you drive by it, bro. If it's close to you, you drive by it. Like, why wouldn't you? We didn't try jumping the fence, but we drove by it, man. You know, we perused a little bit.
Google Maps. As a result, Drake had to hire significant security.
Dude, his security is insane. You ever seen security? Have you
Yeah,
ever
I've seen some.
Imagine more.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. You're not getting to this guy. No chance.
With this also being seen in a video by a YouTuber named Walking Lady,
Don't go on the property again, alright?
Don't go what, sorry?
On the property.
and echoed in this comment reading, "I drove past his house looking to take some pictures, but there were these 3 to 4 big dudes standing out front guarding the place. What a life." In one notable incident, Drake's Toronto mansion was stormed by a knife-wielding woman who allegedly struck a security guard with a pipe. But
People are crazy, man. People are absolutely crazy. He needs that security. He's Drake, bro.
while there were obviously some security hurdles during construction, there was no denying the house began to look incredible. After laying the slab for the basketball court, Ferris uploaded a video showing the court's entire construction process, which included a Drake-themed scoreboard, Drake-themed on-court branding, and even Drake-themed basketballs. The video received comments such as, "This is the dopest indoor court I have ever seen a celebrity have. Beats Shaq's and Jordan's," but while the basketball court could only be described as awesome, there were other aspects of the property that were better described as awesomely stupid.
Man has a full-on NBA OVO branded basketball court, OVO branded scoreboard, OVO branded basketballs. Dreams money can buy, bro. This is inspiring, I'm not gonna lie. I know they're talking about everybody that's been hating on it. You put your talent to use. A lot of people have talent and they don't do nothing with it, and then nothing ever happens for them. If you have talent, put that talent to good use, man. I gotta grind harder, man. I gotta work harder, bro. We're streaming all night, fuck it.
There were other aspects of the property that were better described as awesomely stupid. For example, Drake spent $700,000 on the world's most expensive bed. Created specifically for Drake's house, the bed named Grand Vivitas weighs 530 kilograms or 1,168 pounds and took over 600 hours just to make a single one.
Why not? You're Drake. Why not? Who's gonna stop you, bro? Get the bed you want, Drake. Don't let anybody say nothing. Get the bed you want, my boy.
The bed has a whiskey and champagne bar on the backside of the bed head.
Why not? Put a bar behind your bed, Drake. Do what you need to do, Drake. It's okay. It's okay, bro.
And a dedicated team of employees who flip and clean the mattress every 3 months. In addition to the bed, Drake had a 4,000-pound bathtub delivered to his ensuite, which was made from one giant piece of marble at a cost of over $50,000. After
Bro, imagine what 50,000 is to Drake, bro. He probably spends 50K and forgets about it. He probably spends 50K and he's like, oh, I don't even remember what I bought. You know what I'm saying? He just spends it, bro. It's gone. It's gone. He's like, oh, I think I gambled it on something. I can't remember if I won though. Or did I give it to that shorty? I don't remember. That's him thinking about 50K. That's how he thinks about it. Meanwhile, if Uber decides to charge me $5 for a delivery, I am losing my mind, bro. That's the difference between me and Drake.
finishing in the tub, Drake can get dressed in his 2-story walk-in closet, which he's since defended as being an important part of the property. The bedroom is where I come to decompress from the world at the end of the night, and where I open my eyes to seize the day. The bed lets you float, the shower lets you escape and gather your thoughts, and the closet makes you want to talk to yourself while getting dressed. On the 5th of October 2019, roughly 3 years after construction first began, Drake posted this video to his Instagram showing that the luxury mansion was nearing completion, while providing a further sneak peek into some of its wild features. There were the singing toilets we mentioned earlier, as well as quite possibly the craziest indoor swimming pool you might ever witness.
The one critique I have about Drake's home is, and y'all let me know in the comments if y'all feel the same way, I don't feel like his home is homey. And that's just my opinion, that's my taste. I feel like his home kind of feels like a nightclub. It's like a nightclub vibe to it. It doesn't feel like cozy. That's just I've obviously never been to his house. So I don't know how it feels inside. But from the pictures, it looks like a club. It looks like you went to Vegas. It looks like a Vegas hotel.
However, it wouldn't be until Drake moved into the home 6 months later that he'd also show off his separate outdoor pool, as apparently the property needed 2 separate pools. On top of this, Drake bought a custom Bosendorfer piano for an estimated $500,000, which was shown for the first time in the Tootsie Slide music video, where Drake would also display a room holding every award he'd ever won. Additionally, Drake built an entire hallway for the sole purpose of displaying basketball jerseys, and considering Drake also has sun-tanning beds in his bathrooms, it's no surprise that even DJ Khaled praised the designer by stating, "Amazing job, I want you to build my next estate. I've been thinking the name of the one we're gonna build together because Embassy is incredible. Champagne Papi inspired me on another level. I have more work to do, although even if you include..."
Bro, see, that's how you should react. If you see someone doing something dope, something crazy, something like next level, get inspired, bro. Don't hate. Don't put that person down, man. Don't try to shut down someone's dreams, shut down what someone's trying to do. Get amped, man. Get inspired, bro. DJ Khaled's my boy, man. DJ Khaled makes me laugh, bro. I love that guy.
Include Drake's 12-car garage and $10 million car collection, the mansion's often quoted value of $150 million is way over-exaggerated. The most expensive home ever listed in Bridle Path was on the other side of Drake's Street, which had an asking price of $45 million in 2021. The home was built at the same time as Drake's and has a similar 9 bedrooms, 16 bathrooms, 12-car garage, and an indoor swimming pool. The property failed to sell for $45 million and has since had its price dropped to $40 million, so while Drake's house is certainly more luxurious, it probably wouldn't sell for $150 million or even half of that. Despite this, Drake is
But also, as a rebuttal, I feel like the fact that it is Drake's house, it has a higher value. That's just another big ass house that's behind Drake's house. But Drake's house is Drake's house. You feel me? I feel like that increases the value just because. I could be wrong. I don't know shit about real estate.
certainly achieved his goal of building a monumental property, albeit at the cost of his time, money, and even his safety.
Listen. Applause for Drake, man. What a guy. The sixth god himself built a massive house. People were hating, but he did it anyways. And now it's like a museum, bro. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I think it's a W. I think his house is amazing. People need to stop hating. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.
clothes and watch. Still in the hood with the heckler and cock. From a low place where the block stays hot, where you wanna keep a shank or know how to box.